Dhruv Jatti, spokesperson of the Congress, and Dr. Narendra Rangappa, spokesperson of Karnataka BJP, joining us. I do thank you for your time. Dhruv, in the document that the Karnataka government has now released, they say that devolution from the centre to our state has been decreasing continuously. They've given a chart from 2018 to 2024 estimates, 2024-2025 estimates. The question I want to ask you is that from 2018 to 2023, when the elections, 2023 when the elections were held, there was actually a BJP government in power in Karnataka for most of that time. Now, if you are saying that Karnataka's share came down during that time, that's one argument. You cannot then also say that the centre was discriminating against non-BJP states, because Karnataka had a BJP state till 6 months ago. So which one is it?
Shivani, for long we've seen that the BJP MLAs, their MPs and their MLCs have been quite incompetent in Karnataka. And to bring to you fact is that, before I come across any other statement that I put forward, Karnataka stands number 2 in terms of any state in India that contributes to the entire taxes.
Your minister said number 3.
They stand at number 2. And they contribute to about 4.3 lakh crore rupees. Now, our demands are quite simple.
No, 1 second. Dhruv, I have read out what your demands and your claims are. Answer my question. The Karnataka government says there is a deliberate discrimination against non-BJP states. Karnataka had a BJP state till 6 months ago. So when did this discrimination start?
Shivani, the BJP state in Karnataka was quite incompetent. It's as simple as that. It's exactly why they were voted out for power. And I will give you numbers to prove this. This starts with the FDI. What happened with FDI in Karnataka? The inflow in 2021 to 22 was 22 billion. What happened in 2023 to 2020? What happened from 2022 to 2023? It reduced to 10 billion. Now we can even speak about the debt repayment liabilities.
So if it has reduced, fine. No, 1 second. You're not answering my question. There is a you're not. There is a 1 second. There is a charge. If they were incompetent, fair enough, the BJP person will respond. My question to you is, there is a charge of political bias. If there was a BJP government in Karnataka till 6 months ago, and your claim is that Karnataka's share has been coming down over the last 5 years, when BJP was in power, then where is the political bias? Because the government at the centre was the same.
Shivani, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. The BJP state unit has been incompetent for 5 years. All they did in the last 5 years was tussling political power rivalries in the state, and in fact, engaging in horse trading throughout. They were least bothered about the economy. And I brought you different points about speaking about the liabilities that the BJP government has put through in Karnataka. When they were in power, why didn't they, go ahead with the Mahadai project? What happened to the Mekedatu project when the BJP government was in power? What happened to the Upper Bhadra project that was in the BJP?
So if the BJP did not take this case up, it's a separate argument, but it still doesn't answer my question that the same NDA government was giving less to its same state government, right? That much at least you have to accept. Both your arguments cannot stand. The BJP Karnataka government was also getting less.
So, Shivani, how difficult is it to understand that the BJP government lacked guts to go and ask the centre for
more fine. But the centre was giving it less. The centre was giving a BJP government less.
Exactly my point.
Okay.
And the BJP
so then it was also giving its own state government less is what I wanted to establish. Because the argument that South leaders are making today... Okay, fair enough. I'll take that to our BJP representative. But the argument we are hearing repeatedly today that North states, because BJP rules in North states, are being benefited at the expense of South state because BJP is not in power in South. BJP was in power in Karnataka till 6 months ago. In Rajasthan, which is one of the states that gets one of the highest allocations in terms of tax devolution, in Rajasthan for the last 5 years, BJP was not in power. So you have to then break down the bias argument for me. But I'll go across to Mr. Rangappa. Mr. Rangappa, the point is this, that as Mr. Jatti is saying, that your government was least interested, one, in fighting for the state's due share, because you had a BJP government at the center, you didn't want to pick a fight with them. But the fight that the current Karnataka government is picking is fair. They want a greater share because they give more.
Madam, this Siddaramaiah government has totally failed in all fronts. So they want to cover up their failures by diverting attention into such statics. Because the Siddaramaiah government, I'll give you one simple example, has badly failed in collecting taxes. Till December, the tax collections from BJP's government was around 82% out of the 238 lakh crore, whereas they have collected only 161%. That is only 60% achievement, number one. Number two, the tax devolutions have increased. Tax devolutions have increased by nearly 140%. And the Siddaramaiah government has not been able to open single nodal accounts to get funds from the center. So they have failed in numerous examples. I can go on delivering examples like this. This is the reason that they are trying to divert the attention, because Mr. Bommai's last budget was a surplus budget in Karnataka. So the next budget presented by Siddaramaiah was a 50,000 deficit budget, 50,000 crore deficit budget in Karnataka.
Okay.
So where is the physical
Okay, Jatti, Dhruv Jatti, you want to respond to that? Even Nirmala Sita, 1 second, sir. Sir, I have limited time. Limited time.
One last point.
Okay, okay.
One last point. And the rule, regulation and the constitution is same for each and every person in India. There is no discrimination and criterions are also remaining the same.
Okay. Dhruv Jatti, please respond to this, because the center also says that you are spending more than your means, which is why suddenly you have a fund crunch.
So, in terms of responding to Dr. Rangappa's first statement, the entire reason why Karnataka has been finding it difficult to collect taxes is because that 223 out of 236 taluks have been affected severely by drought. 123 of them have been severely affected. Now, when the Karnataka government went to Delhi and not just placed the files of 17,900 crores at the finance minister's desk, why wasn't this acknowledged? How many months has it been that the Karnataka Congress government has been asking for justice for the farmers of Karnataka? How many months has it been? So please you tell me. And you speak about achievement of collecting taxes. People of Karnataka have been suffering in the state. Now let me bring to you about the entire...
Can you tell me? You are the government who has said there will be no development in the state. You are the government. First government maybe in Indian history to say that you have no developmental funds. Then what else do you want the money from?
14.13 lakh beneficiaries of the state had social security, and the government of Karnataka has been paying off 64.21 lakhs because the Bharatiya Janata Party has not been contributing to it. This has been the injustice of the central government towards the state of Karnataka.
Can I just come in on the issue of the injustice? Dhruv Jatti, I want to ask you, as far as the share of states in central taxes is concerned, it is decided by the Finance Commission. The parameters are also decided by the Finance Commission. This is what Nirmala Siddaramaiah has been saying. They are the same for everyone. She has no discretion. She has no wriggle room in this. So on what basis are you suggesting that there is some sort of an prejudice here? Because the same was done when UPA was in power. If your argument, basic argument is that northern states or some of the poorer states used to get more out of the central kitty. That was the case earlier too. I have run the example of Uttar Pradesh. In fact, Uttar Pradesh's share has come down under NDA.
Shivani, the basic argument that we have been making over here is that Karnataka has been a drought-hit state in this past year. And we have been rightfully asking for what we deserve. And do you think it's wrong for a state that contributes, in fact, out of every 100 rupees a person or taxpayer in Karnataka gets only rupees 12? Do you think it's wrong that Kannadigas are asking for their entire right over here? And coming back to what you were saying,
Dhruv, the problem is this, on the face of it, the argument doesn't seem wrong. You give 1 rupee, you would expect 1 rupee, or you would expect a little bit more from the center. The problem is this, that this system has existed for forever. The finance distribution system exists like this, whether it was the BJP or the Congress in power.
understood and fair. But what I'm trying to say is that the last year for Karnataka has been
What you are trying to
extremely
say
difficult.
is
And
you
this
want
is
to break
speaking
the federal
about the
system of
drought
the
rate
nation.
Karnataka is in the entire
You want
state.
to break
And
the
the
federal
Finance
system of the
Commission has
nation.